afternoon, everyone. It's Saturday, September 21st, 2024, and I am out here at the Wanamaker Kempton Southern Railroad in Kempton, Pennsylvania. And today is going to be a very unique outing. I'm here with Colin from PA and Northeastern Railfan, and we are going on a photo charter ride. And this ride's very unique, guys, because it's the first train I'm ever going to be on that doesn't have any traditional passenger cars. We've got this beautiful little GE 45-ton diesel. Only makes 300 horsepower. Number 7258. It's my first time riding behind it. I do love these little switchers, and this is something I'd like to see more of. You notice this is one of the old style ones that actually has the driving rods on the trucks. And there's only 2 cars in the consist today. We've got a gondola here, and this is a true open air car, guys. You got the bench seating, but literally no roof. So we'll be in that later in this trip. I should also mention this is the LNE freight photo charter, the Lehigh and New England Railroad. That is a railroad that ran through this area. I know I don't talk about it as much as I do the CNJ or Lehigh Valley, but they were quite significant in this area. And that was one of their gondolas. And then we are also going to be riding in this little bobber caboose, number 512. They believe that this is one of only 2 LNE bobber cabooses still in use. And you'll notice instead of your 4-wheel trucks, this caboose only has 4 wheels total. I think it's cute, guys. What do you think? Now, we will be rotating through the different cars throughout the trip. But because Colin and I were some of the first to buy tickets, we get the first shot at riding in the caboose, so that is where I'll start my trip. So you guys are coming along for the ride with me? Get your tickets out and all aboard.
Space? Yep. Awesome sauce. Welcome aboard, everyone. 47. 47.
Ready? I got extra flag.
You guys all know Colin. Say hi to Colin.
How's it going?
And of course I talk right over the whistle. I have a real knack for missing those.
Here we go.
Everybody else.
I gotcha.
Get the old school lantern there. going back, guys.
I know when they initially started out, they had like a 262, I think, as well as 65. But 65 is actually the newest piece of equipment they have.
Oh, wow.
It was the last piece to be shipped in by rail.
What year was that one built?
65, I want to say 19 teens.
Oh, wow.
I don't know the exact year, but it's an old quarter, so
Okay.
it's the early 1900s.
That's an 040?
060.
060,
Yep.
okay.
So it's a tank engine. So kind of like the Loki, except it's
Bigger.
standard gauge.
Okay.
And yeah, a bit bigger.
Bigger. Yeah, so you guys know this was a railroad that Colin grew up with, much like I did Black River and Western. For me, this is only my second trip here, and I'm happy to be here on this beautiful day. You guys are going to see a lot of fall foliage. It's only mid-September, guys, but it's looking like the second week of October. It's been a very strange year. Passing through Trexler here. That's one crossing I did not get to film at during our chase last time that I'd like to film next time I chase. There won't be a chase today though, just because this is the only trip before dark. Guys, so it feels like we're getting ready to stop for one of our first photo run-bys. That's one of the features of this trip, is that we get to go to what is otherwise some inaccessible places to film the train going by. Okay, so this is Fuhrmans Grove, and I did see this in passing when I rode last year. And this looks like a neat little spot to film our train. We got a semaphore signal up here. And guys, as we were lining up for our run by, I just noticed this little hand car parked over here. I had a recent video where we got to operate one in Minersville. And that was a lot of fun on that little siding. I'd love to give something like this a try out on a longer run.
We're off to wherever the next location is. You want to see what it is? Make sure you stay tuned. Enjoy.
Alright guys, we're leaving Fuhrmans Grove and now we are in the gondola. Guys, this is my first time ever in a true open air car. So that's a perfect, beautiful day for it too. Check out the color on these leaves. This is what I was telling you about. There's a lot of yellow. In some places there's already some deep reds and oranges too. We're only in the middle of September. This guy's everywhere.
So's that one.
Hi.
Say hi to Jamie, everybody.
Hi, everybody. There's some of the reds. Going over a creek here. Got some sort of orchard over here to the left. And we are slowing down for our next photo stop. County Line Orchard. And we got a big open field behind us.
Sun's in the wrong position though.
Alright guys, Colin and I divided and conquered and shared our shots again at that location. I personally really like this backdrop, and now we're going to ride in a slightly different position in the open air car. We are up front now, right behind, and I always either miss the whistle or talk right over it. So we're going to ride behind this 45-ton GE diesel. First experience doing that. Can you do a reenactment? I missed the whistle.
Oh, well, it was more of a horn, but toot, toot, toot.
And that is a good question, guys. Is that a whistle or is that a horn?
It might be one of those, you know what they did? There was, when steam whistles were getting phased out, there was one point that they made an air whistle for diesels because it was close enough to steam it.
Because that sounds more like a steam whistle than a horn.
Maybe we'll have to ask them about that.
Yeah. To be continued, guys. Alright, now we're going into rare mileage. Because normally you don't get to ride all the way to the end. You get off while they do, or actually you stop while they do the runaround. Alright guys, this is literally the end of the line. You can see the bumper up ahead. I'll have to get the exact mileage and caption it on the screen. This is a very, very short line though. But we'll see what happens. I'm told we might get to go. We might get to go on the tracks south of the Kempton Station, which would also be a first for me. So I'm just giving you the abridged version of the trip back. Colin and I decided to just turn the cameras off for a little bit and enjoy the ride. And I like this crossing though. I think this is really scenic, so I decided to turn the camera back on for you. So I don't know if you guys heard, but this is the first time they've done this in 50 years.
No, like I said, we're doing that. Now it's going to get interesting.
And he said it's going to get interesting, so hang on, guys.